Do you remember when your grandmother used to give you hot toddies when you weren't feeling well, or an auntie would give your kid catnip tea without you in there and say, this is going to calm your child down, and all you can think about is catnip? The stuff we give the cats to make them high and go crazy? You just gave that to my kid? Well, there was a reason behind that. And the urban mystic apothecary looks at all of those reasons, these what used to be traditional uses and traditional uses for oils and herbs. Before we went to a pharmacy for the majority of our healthcare, the urban mystic apothecary looks at the science and the research behind that, and we make some of these oils accessible while making sure that you have all of the education evidence you need to make the best choice for your healthcare needs. So the urban mystic apothecary, that name, it just came to me and spoke to me. And apothecary is an old term, right? It's where people in the Middle Ages used to go to get their combinations of herbs and things that ailed them, a cough, croup, scurvy. So these people who were very learned in oils and herbs and roots would put things together, would put substances together, and they would be called the apothecary. For me, for the urban mystic apothecary, I was really interested in all of the things that affected people in urban situations. Inflammatory, asthma, diabetes, these things that we see in mass, especially in urban settings. What can we do if you don't have any health care? People are still underinsured and uninsured. And what can we do in coordination with our doctor or our herbalist or our aromatherapist? What can we do in coordination with all of these health entities to make our health better so that we are healthy mind, body, and spirit? Some of these things that we can tackle on our own may not need a trip to the pharmacy. I'll give you a perfect example. Common inflammation around the joints. I have a friend who uses turmeric and black cherry juice for her inflammation, and it's working for her. So she doesn't have to take the pills. Now, mind you, she talked to her doctor, she consulted with an herbalist, and these were fine alternatives for her. That is exactly the education and the information I want to get out with the urban mystic apothecary.